Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Let's do a pick a card. Let's do it. So, the theme of this is going to be what are like the news lines about you in the ethers, or what is the topic of conversation about you in the ethers, right? We did what's the gossip about you with these humans, and I thought, well, I'd rather know what they're saying up in the ethers, right? What does the divine have to say about you, collective? So let's get 3 piles and we'll go from there. All right. That is a lot. 1, 2, 3. Please no more. Okay. Just in case. Oh, collective. Okay, so this is interesting. So we have pile 1 will be the attacks card here. Okay. Pile 2 will be society. And pile 3 will be the crazy card. Okay. So I'll give you a second to go ahead and choose your card. Pause if you need to. Pile 1. If you chose this attacks card, this is your message. What is being said about you up in the ethers, in the divine realm? Okay, one of the ancestors. What are the angels, the spirit guides, the divine? What's the divine saying about pile 1, please? The stick? Okay. Pile 1. I feel like you are a pile that is going to go very far. Okay, I'm getting kind of this like famous energy here. Okay, in which you may be under scrutiny. Okay, that's not a word I typically use. Okay, but there may be a lot of, you may be in the spotlight of some sort, but there may be a lot of attention that comes your way, right? And with that being said, okay, it's not always going to be positive attention. I feel like mostly what's going to be poured into your cup is going to be positive attention, but there are going to be those that are hurt that will come and attempt to attack or whatever it may be. Collective or pile 1, I feel like you recently have been going through some sort of spiritual attacks, okay? Or maybe attacks from people in the physical, like maybe disputes or arguments, or, maybe it feels like attacks, okay? All of this is, the divine is saying that you're handling all of this, first of all, very well, okay? Second of all, this is all happening because of the places that you're going, because of the stages that you will be standing on, because of the people, the amount of people that you will be in front of, okay? I'm really feeling this fame energy, and it's almost like collective, the divine, because you are ascending with the divine, pile 1, okay? There's preparation for this, right? With the devil, when you sell your soul to the devil to gain this fame, you're not prepared at all, right? You hear about all of these people who get famous, right? And their lives are miserable because they didn't do the inner work first. You are going there. You are taking these steps. You're getting there by working with the divine. Okay, and that is why there's preparation. You're being prepared. So if recently you've been feeling as though you've been under these attacks, okay, this is because you're being prepared. You're handling them all like a champ, might I add. Okay, I just want you to know. What else is the divine saying? Okay, what is the chat and the ethers about pile one? Yeah, they're talking about how you use your intuition to figure out that there was some sort of strategy going on around you in order to, like, the shark, okay? In order to possibly attack. We have the shark and the fox, okay? Typically, these are not friendly energies, okay? We got the sneaky fox, right? And we got the shark, right? And again, this shark card is actually the purpose card. I am hearing something about Shark Tank here, but it's you have defeated, you have overcome some sort of somebody had some sort of strategy, okay? But you use your intuition here, all right? You you did. You use your intuition. Somebody was attacking your stability. I feel like they were watching your stability and your reliability and you stepping into some sort of leadership role. This is what I'm talking about. You, pile one, you were somebody who was in front of a lot of people. Okay, and this is somebody who wanted you to come make you feel as though you're not equal, right? This was more of like could have been a spiritual attack, could have been a mental attack, could have been some sort of manipulation, could have been any type of thing here. Okay, they could have been attacking your creativity and your freedom, making you feel fear, okay, pulling you away from this prosperity. But the divine is commending you because you use your intuition and you picked up on this shark's strategy. Whoever the shark was, could have been multiple sharks. Okay, there's multiple in this card right here. Could have been from two different angles, from two different directions, okay? But yeah, the divine is talking about how you handle this like a boss and how there will be prosperity for you because you will be able to handle the pressure, okay? Collective or pile one, there's been a lot of pressure on you lately because the divine is wanting you to take you somewhere where there's going to be even more amount of pressure, and it's about you being able to handle it, okay? Successfully, because you have a lot. There's pile one. There's a reason why the divine wants you in front of a lot of people. There is a spark. There is some sort of energy. There is something within you that is spectacular that people need to witness. It helps along their journey. It's very healing, okay? And so there's a reason why you are going to be in front of a lot of people. All of you probably have some sort of inkling about what that might be for all of you, okay? But so this is all in preparation, okay? Believing in your intuition. Also, being able to speak your truth here. Being able to, pile one, I'm also getting this like kind energy in which you oftentimes would, accommodate to others before choosing, what feels right for you. And I feel like that's something also that you're being prepared because in where you're going to have to choose what's right for you at all times. You're going to have to choose self-love. That's just part of this. It's just it, right? Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of energies pulling on yours. Yeah, this could have been some sort of strategy that was coming through some sort of connection here, okay? It could have been an attack on a relationship, as well. But I'm really getting this feeling, right, that this is something wherever you're going, this is written in the stars. This is meant for you. Okay? But it was almost like in other people's contracts to try to stop you, because for the development, right? So you can develop to get to this point. And the divine is saying that you are handling this very well. Yeah. Look, this is what somebody attempting to, we have this chakra fairy, like, right? Somebody attempting to take your chakra, right? Or create imbalance within your chakras, or come in and like put something to some sort of end. But you're too quick on your feet. You're like a fireball. You might be a fire sign, but it's like you're too intuitive, you're too on top of it, you're 10 steps ahead here, okay? The divine definitely notices how far ahead you are, okay? But it's almost like this energy where you were sent into some sort of situation, okay? And to see how far it would go. And I feel like but you put a stop to this. You know what I mean? Like, you put a stop to this, as well as your divine team. You listen to your higher self, okay? And you put a stop to this. So the basically pile one, we're gonna get a couple tarot cards. Your throat chakra might be significant here. The divine is talking about how you are really working through and handling these situations, okay, that are being brought to you to bring you down, okay? And I'm really feeling like this energy of like, it's like the divine is saying like, okay, pile one is ready for right, that next level of pressure, okay? Because I feel like the divine is forming a diamond out of you, okay? And it's like they don't want to like suddenly just like drop a whole bunch of pressure on you, okay? Because you'll break. But they want to slowly, gradually build up that pressure in order to form the diamond without hurting you, without breaking you. This is what's going on. Pile one. Final messages for pile one. What is the divine speaking about them? What are they saying? What's the chats in the divine's here? Yeah, there's almost like this attempt to get you stuck here. But you continue to work on this self-love and this self-knowing and this happiness. And I just, pile one, while the battles have been intense, you've been handling them well. And you're walking into a very luxurious timeline. One that I feel like, if pile one is for you, you want to be, this is the lifestyle that you want, right? You want to be seen. You have, you feel like it's part of your purpose. Okay. Yeah, so it's almost like collective or pile one. You may actually be like pulling a little bit away from this, whatever it is, almost feeling like, man, I just keep, I just keep like getting attacked in this area. Like, what am I, should I just like pull away? And I feel like there's this mental clarity here, or some sort of there may be some sort of communication, okay, that comes through that may have you moving forward on some sort of action, okay? It's almost like jumping back into it now that you recognize and you realize that you are really going places, okay? It's just a progression. You are forming into the diamond here, but the divine doesn't want to squish you, okay? So, but with each level of pressure, it feels like there is the next level of blessings as well. Okay, pile one. Okay. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for choosing to spend time with me. If you need anything from me, that's in the description box below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Pile two. If you chose the society card, okay, these are your messages. What is the chatter up in the ethers about pile two? What is the chatter in the ethers about pile two? What is it? What is it? Okay, pile two. Yeah, the chat in the ethers is like all of this work that you've been doing to create some sort of stability. Pile two, you have been like fiercely battling all of the things that society taught you. You have been changing, and this is the divine is talking about how much you are changing and how you are like exiting, like you are very loyal to this journey. You are very loyal to, so your loyalty to change and to break free from society is not being unnoticed, pile two. This is what the divine is commending you for, is like talking about right now, is because you are extremely loyal to this journey. Okay, it's like that there's kind of this energy, even though people are watching you. People are watching you, and that it's very uncomfortable, right? Imagine being this guy sitting in this like fire, right? Like it's very uncomfortable, and this is what the divine is talking about right now, because even though it's so uncomfortable, pile two, you're not what's the word I'm looking for? You're not buckling. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you could easily just be like, okay. Yeah, everyone's looking at me all weird. Okay, right? I'll just get back in the crowd. I'll just, hang low in the crowd. I'll just stick where it feels equal, right? But no, not you. Pile two. Not you. You're like, fuck these cycles. Fuck this shit. I'm stepping in my power and I'm aligning with my higher self. Okay? Yeah. And you were doing this very fiercely. All right? Like you were working towards this truth here. This is what the divine is talking about you, pile two. Is your commitment, your loyalty, and your dedication to your ascension journey. Very proud of you. Okay, like I just heard like whoa, like cheers. Okay, like in a big stadium is what it sounded like. Okay, so pile two, you may have just done something that is going to have a very victorious like outcome. Okay, it's going to have a very fruitful clear, a very fruitful, I don't know. You know, like you planted a very fruitful seed. Okay, so you did something. You know, I don't know. It feels like you reached some sort of goal or some sort of I don't know. But anyways, okay. What is the chat in the divine for pile two? What is the divine speaking about? Now they are talking about. I am kind of getting this energy, almost like if I'm listening to somebody's like, you know, passed over loved one, like a grandma or an aunt, and they're just kind of like, well, you know, they could take it easy on. It's like caffeine, or maybe you listen to a lot of readings, or there's something that maybe you overindulge on just a little bit, right? With this caffeine card, because there is an overindulgence card, right? And that's like way overindulging. This is kind of like, you know, they can slow down. You know, it quite literally could be caffeine, okay? It could, I'm just getting this energy of like this, you know, older feminine energy coming through that's just really concerned about your body, okay? And I feel like possibly for a couple of you in specific, like really wanting you to drink more water, okay? I'm really picking up on like Betty White energy for, and I feel like I've picked up on that before, but anyways, okay, what else is the divine talking about, pile two? Okay, yeah, it's also like there's a huge admiration about your ability to continue to stay humbled here. Okay, um, like it's just this. There's something about you, pile two. Again, it's like you're very dedicated to this ascension journey, but you're doing it in a very humble way. Okay, um, it's like it's almost like this energy, pile two, where the divine is like, you're a classic, okay? You're a freaking master. You've done this. You've done this, and so and it's almost like they're cheering you on and they're very proud of you, but they're not surprised, if that makes any sense, right? Doesn't take away any of the excitement, any of the, you know, any of all of that. It's just like they're not surprised because pile two, I feel like you are like a master at this. Okay, dang, some sort of knot in my hair. Anyways, um, okay, so that's kind of what they're, and I feel like pile two, there's also something, it's like you're very gentle with people around you. Okay, you're gentle with yourself, you're gentle with this process, okay? You're gentle with people around you. There is, yeah, there's a lot of pinks here. Like there's this, it's just like pile two, I'm just getting this like really elegant energy, this just really like kind, soft, and gentle energy. And I feel like you are the divine is talking about how you're like really just radiating this like beautiful divine feminine energy that is almost a little mysterious in a way, but also powerful, okay? But gentle. Okay. What else? What else is Divine saying about my pile two? About the pile two? What else is the Divine got to say about the pile two? Yeah, I really am just, they're talking about how there's something about this. So we have the Page of Wands and the High Priestess here. Okay, so they're talking about how they love how excited you are about learning about your gifts and about yourself and using them to help others, right? Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, going out in the world, fighting battles, okay? And that's what I feel like, you know, however you do it, dang. That's what I feel like. I also feel like whatever victory you just you know what I'm saying, whatever goal you just reached or something like that, I really am getting this feeling that you didn't do it traditionally. And I feel like the Divine is saying, like, hell yeah, pile two did that non-traditionally, because this is helping, you're helping awaken society, pile two. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and you're protecting. Some sort of new cycle here. Your new cycle is protected here. Okay? Let's get a couple more cards here. Actually, we're going to use these. Alright. What else is the Divine speaking on? Yeah, it's just like your intuitive gifts, your sacred knowledge, because you're so dedicated to this ascension process. It's like your gifts are. I almost am getting this energy of like because you have done so much work, because of your dedication and your loyalty, pile two, to this process. You have worked really hard to cleanse and purify your body, and so you've become this like very clear channel, right? And so it's almost like the Divine is having a lot of fun and like blowing people's minds through you, okay? Or they will be doing that, all right? So yeah. That's funny. They have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your dedication is amazing, and it's definitely being noticed here, okay? All right. Okay, pile two, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If you need anything from me, that's in the description box below. I love you so much. We'll talk soon. Take a little break. Ski. Pile 3. If you chose this crazy card, okay, this is your reading. Let's find out. What is the divine? What's the chitter chatter, the talk in the divine, in the ethers about pile 3 here? Okay. All right, there it is. I was like looking at this crazy card, and I was really drawn to the number 10, and suddenly I was like, something's coming to an end. And then I felt this like sudden excitement, because I feel like there's a lot of people, there's a lot of energy that has been saying pile 3 is crazy. And I feel like it's like the divine is like, let's get to the good part. There's almost like this energy of where the divine has been patiently waiting to like align things for you in order to like show very clear evidence that you are not crazy. Okay, it's like, I don't know, it's almost like the divine, I'm like seeing like these kind of like energies like just in a picture right in my mind, but just for description's sake, but it's like these, you know, people up in the clouds kind of giggling, laughing, like they're just like throwing stuff down, right? Whether it be in front of other people or whether it be in front of yourself or something like that, in order to, it's like clearing your name. That pile 2, the divine is talking about how they're so excited because there's something significant, okay, that whether you've done a decision that you've made, something that or it's like you've reached some sort of threshold, you cross some sort of line, you've reached some sort of goal. There's something here, okay, in which the divine is saying, now we get to show everybody who's really crazy. Pile 3. Let's skip to the good part. Yeah, pile 3, go ahead, and they're asking you to get grounded here, okay? And definitely get some rest. But there is prosperity that lies ahead for you. Pile 3, I really just get the sense that, honestly, you've done a lot of work here. You've done a lot of work. And it's like, now the divine is saying, now just sit back and watch. Is kind of this energy. Excuse me. What else is the divine? What's the chat in the ethers? About pile 3. This is kind of very similar to pile 2, but I'm getting this sense that you may be at a different point on your journey than pile 2 is. Pile 3, I really have this feeling that pile 2 is doing a lot of internal work right now, okay? Pile 3, I feel like you've done a lot of internal work. You're probably balancing that out with some of this actual like work that's in the physical here. Like I'm picking up on this energy of like physical prosperity, like some sort of prosperity in something that's in the physical. You are birthing something, okay? It's like pile 3, the divine is, this is something that you may have been told that you were crazy for going after, or that you know what I'm saying, like, but you knew deep inside, right, with this wisdom and the goat here, right? You're the fucking goat, okay? You're reliable. You have been reliable. You have stayed grounded. You have continued working towards this, okay? You've been getting drops of wisdom. They've definitely, okay, so pile 3, if you've been questioning some sort of downloads or something like that, which honestly at this point in your journey, I'm wondering where that questioning would be coming from, but they have been dropping pieces of information into you, especially while you're sleeping here, okay? So pile 3, the fact that I even mentioned that, I feel like there is this energy, the divine might be talking about how you may be doubting yourself a little bit, and it's kind of like, what is going on here? You brought yourself this far. You know what I'm saying? You have, but you have protected your peace here in some sort of situation. And it could have been a situation in which people were calling you crazy. And now, I feel as though roles are being reversed, or there's some sort of truth coming out, or just people are just, it's like you stood the test of time, pile 3. And so where people thought that you were crazy for continuing to keep going and not giving up, all right, the fruits of your labor are about to pay all the way off, and not a single person that told you that you were crazy is gonna miss it. All right, that, like, as in they're going to see it. Okay. What is the divine chatting about, pile 3? Yeah, that was that something wild card. This one right here. This is what I'm saying. Pile 3, I don't know that you feel this coming. I feel as though you're pretty intuitive. You're pretty tapped in here, okay? Especially if people are calling you crazy and all kinds of stuff, or you're just chasing after some sort of dream, or there's something here, okay? But I get this feeling that there's something that you don't see coming, okay? It's like, and that's, it's like putting an end to some sort of cycle where people just like look at you like you're crazy here. Yeah. I feel like your foundation is shifting, pile 3, from a very possible unstable foundation to something that is more grounded, more stable. Look, the something wild card came out. I'm telling you. Whatever this is, it is going to solidify and ground in a more solid foundation. Okay, I feel like what you've been moving off of, while built wonderfully, I feel like it was I want to say built on faith. Okay, and that's great, because you've come so far. And I feel like that's where, people are still looking at you possibly, or saying things. And I feel like the divine is like, okay, yeah, let's bring in some, like, let's solidify this for the collective. So pile 3, you may also have been feeling a little unsafe, okay, or unsecure, or something like that. And the divine is wanting you to know, that they're going to come in and solidify something for you, okay, to help you feel more safe in this reality here, okay, but because pile 3, I just feel like you're the pile that really, really stands out. You really stand out. And, you don't usually mind, especially when people are, a lot of what people are saying is just a lack of understanding, or a projection, or whatever it may be. Okay? But I feel like you're about to stand out even more so. Because pile 3, the divine is about to move through you. They're about to move in your life. Something wild is going to happen. that is going to have any human in the physical that once considered you crazy rethinking their whole life and looking up to you. So, okay. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this pick a card. If you need anything from me, that's in the description box below. If otherwise, I love you so much, and we'll talk soon.